Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and we are going to do a read for the month of September 2021. It's going to be the second half of the month as it pertains to love. If you're looking for career, money, and finance, you'll see that at the end of this video, as well as your monthly general read, all right? So let's hop into this and see what's happening in love for you, all right? I'm going to pull a card, I call my map cards. We're going to pull that first and find out what is the kind of the GPS that's kind of directing you at this particular time. It can relate to your love life, your relationships, or just, life overall. All right. This is for singles, those connected, those not, maybe just getting to know someone, maybe someone who's acquainted with someone, that type of thing. That other person that who could be a friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, or even one side of a situation or another. All right. So keep that in mind. Let's take a look at what's going on for Gemini in the second half of September. I hope you all are doing fantastic and getting these out as fast as I can with the extendeds with them. All right. Let's take a look at what's happening for you. What do we have here? Ooh, we've got the Wizard of Awareness. Look at you. You're kind of getting like that magician energy, okay? It's kind of like really coming to your own and kind of seeing kind of seeing what's happening around you and being aware of what is around you. Ooh, this is kind of cool. I haven't seen this card, you guys. I haven't even used these cards in so long. It's a 3 card, and that's all about communication. So there could be some sort of awareness. Leave it to Gemini to get this too, right? It's like this awareness that's coming to you. And now this can pertain as to love life. It is just kind of like observing things, and like you're getting some sort of perspective as it relates to something, right? It's kind of like be still and observe, because your soul knows what is the next move for you in the situation, whatever has brought you to my channel, Gem. Okay. And that's what this is talking about. Being mindful in the moment, right? And really focusing on not external situations, but the internal environment as it relates to you and the situation at hand. All right. So this is about having some sort of awareness and stepping into that awareness and really without being overly excited on, based upon any sort of external situation. All right. This is about seeing things clearly and without the others' opinions or being encumbered by others' opinions. Again, really focusing from the inside out rather from any sort of external environment. So this is really key for you here. Okay. This is about really. This is saying is that you could be. It has to do with communications, because 3 is about communication, right? But it's also about focusing you're focused, like if you're focused too much on a specific outcome and trying to force something to happen, this is saying it's not going to happen, because you're not going to get that true experience. It's going to rob you of that true essence and that beautiful experience that has yet to come. All right. So really take your energy away from the situation and focus on the gratitude of everything, right? The gratitude for what it is that you have, and that will bring more in, because if you try to control something, it's just not going to work, okay? So this is really focusing on an opportunity that no matter how you want, things to stay the same, things are changing, okay? And this is having that realization of that in that process, and it's really moving you forward, right? It's adopting a new sense of I don't know, a new sense of being. It's like it's a new sense of being. It's moving into a new state of being. It's letting you know that it's all good. Just let it be and watch the miracle happen. Wow, it's just something happening within you. I'm going to pull a card based on this, and I want to pull what does the soul trees have to say about this? This is interesting. It's kind of hypnotic in some way too. All right, let's take a look at what this is. Whoa, this wants to come through. What is this? Yeah, you're transforming. You're transforming from the inside out. And it's because of your connection with the divine. It's like a spiritual essence that's having this transformative process for you, and it has to relate to perhaps communications, because the blue is the throat chakra, and Jim, that's all forms of communication, whatever that is. So there is a divine communication that is coming through that is actually transforming you. All right. And it's like this awareness that you know that this is happening, yet you're not in control of it in any sort of way. You give up your need to define or limit what, or of what this is, just let it be and watch the miracle unfold. Right. And without any influence from you. Okay. You're being transformed. This is like cool. This is really cool. I'm going to actually pull a card as it pertains to your love life. I want to see what wants to come out for you here. What is it that you're running towards or running away from? Okay, well, this came through here, so we're going to take it. So this is about your running. I avoid anyone or anything that leads me to feel emotions. Does that sound like you? Let me know, you guys. Note your comments below, okay? Maybe some of you might be hiding from emotions right now, right? And in essence is what is important for you to not bury but work through, right? And that's key. So maybe in a relationship or situation, you're just avoiding emotions. Now, there could be a reason for this, but if it's unconscious, it is, and it's something that you want to work through, to move to the other side, because what's life void of emotions? I mean, come on, right? I mean, it's not really much of a life, I think, at all, right? And there's times of which, that there's, you can be, a little bit more in control of your emotions, but to balance them out a little bit, kind of like that King of Cups energy. But this is about avoiding anyone and anything that's going to lead you to feel emotions. I don't know if that spells a happy life, okay? Only you guys can define that, or a happy relationship. Note your comments below, guys. Let me pull one more card off this one here, okay? Because it's something that you're running away from, okay? And it could be in a relationship where you're not expressing emotions, all right? Or in a situation, okay? What do we get here? I'm tired of being hurt from this relationship, okay? And it could be that you are trying to move forward in a relationship or situation, and you're tired of being hurt from it. And that's what's coming through here, right? So I think it's maybe time, guys, maybe that you're looking to perhaps maybe exit from a situation, right? For some of you, it's kind of like back and forth. Let's jump in to see how this is going to relate to your situation. Let's pull some cards, some tarot on this, and see what's happening. What's happening with Gemini here, okay? Because we've got two sides of a coin here. Maybe you're in a situation that you're tired of moving forward in, and it's not making you feel a lot more confident. It's something that, you're maybe perhaps chasing a relationship or situation that is maybe have been disappointing, or you're maybe being hurt within it, and it's just not serving you. And so now you're kind of taking a step back and maybe momentarily not wanting to feel emotions. But this is going to say that could only be temporary, right? Because sooner or later, if you want to experience life or love, it is about expressing some form of emotion within that, right? You have to be willing to risk a little bit within that. So let's take a look, Jim, and see what's happening here, okay? What wants to come up for Gemini? What do we have? The World card. There's been some sort of completion that's coming through. I don't know if you're at a distance from someone, person, place, or thing. And then we also got this Six of Pentacles, and this is beautiful energy, okay? The Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving, okay? This is about generosity, right? And it could be paying off loans and debts or anything of the sort, whether in love or in finance. But something is coming to completion, and this is about equal give and take, right? So maybe an old way of doing something, now it's time to transform the situation with the butterfly there and have its equal give and take, right? And that could be as part of what this card of transform is talking about for you. It could be there needs to be equal give and take in a relationship or a situation, and perhaps that needs to be expressed, or something needs to be done if you've been in a situation. Whoops, I didn't mean for that to happen, but I guess it happened in perfect timing, right? No meaningless coincidences, right? So I think that's what is coming out for you here. Let's take a look. Anything else that wants to come through here, all right? Six is about growth. You've grown, right? I get the Five of Wands. There has been maybe perhaps some obstacles in something transforming, okay? So, the Five of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sagittarius energy. You might be taking on this energy or dealing with a fire sign. But I really feel the major arcana here is the World. It's like a successful completion, things coming full circle, right? It's time to kind of move forward or move away, right? And that's kind of what I feel that kind of was happening here. Let's take a look at what the moon cards have to say that's coming out for you here. With this full moon in Pisces at the end of the month here. What's going to help you here? Meditate and contemplate, kind of Pisces energy, all right? And this is interesting. Meditate and contemplate on what it is that you want. You know, focus on your emotions because it's coming through. Pisces is all about that. You might have Pisces in your chart, or you're just, again, taking on the energy. But meditate and contemplate about how, you know, about you know, about transforming and about moving forward, about equal give and take in a situation. Is this something that you can continue to have or continue to move, you know, is it something that you need to balance out before being able to stay in it, or do you need to move away from it? Okay. So let's take a look. What does the Love Oracle have to say for you, Gem? Obstacles, struggles, and challenges. Maybe a certain situation has been involved within that, right? Some of you are moving on to the next, okay? I gotta tell you, some of you are moving on to the next, all right? Now, this could be moving away from obstacles, struggle, and challenges. It doesn't just have to be a person, but if you kind of know what this means to you, that could be the case. It's kind of moving on to the next. There's a cycle that's been closed, all right? This old cycle needed to end because it was old energy, right? And that old energy is just remaining stagnant. And it's about moving on from, you know, in moving on to new energy. Give me one more card for Gem. Let's take a look. Yeah, music is soothing you. So it could be that music has been helping you out going through this transition. Let's take a look at this other person whom you might have in mind as it pertains to coming to my channel. Okay, let's take a look at this other person. What's going on for this other person? Ace of Swords, Gemini, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So let's take a look. And then we got the Eight of Wands, okay? This is about things moving in the same direction, okay? This is an opportunity for a new beginning, for things to go in the same direction. The Ace of Swords is getting that clarity now to move forward in the same direction. Now, it could be that maybe a meeting of the minds, you know, moving forward, maybe both trying to get onto the same page. But there, with this World card ending, it tells me almost like there's a cycle that has changed and it's shifted, right? A new energy cycle's come into play. It's definitely happened with this person because they've got some sort of clarity within a situation. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign. And then I get the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands talks about some sort of you know, quick changes that are taking place, right? It could indicate travel. This could be about now being able to take action and move forward with clarity. So if things needed to change in this situation, just know on this person's side, something has happened. They've got that clarity that they needed, and now they can move forward on whatever that is. Now, this could be an acquaintance. This could be someone that you're interested in. This could be someone that you're involved, you know, with in a situation or a relationship. But that's what's coming through for them. Now things are moving in the same direction. They can balance things out. They want balance too, and I think that's one of the things that came up here too, was that equal give and take that came up, you know, for in the situation, in the you know, in your side as well. It's going to be really important that equal give and take is key. I get the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, they're focused. This is wealth establishment. This is really focused on wealth and security, right? And so now they're able to move towards their wealth and security on what it is that they want. The Ten of Pentacles is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. This is having that foundational wealth that was necessary. Let's take a look at what the moon cards say for them. What does that look like? Let's take a look. A fiery climax approaches. Now, you might have a conversation with this person, or this person is moving forward, and some sort of change is taking place. Some sort of change is kind of going to happen. Let's take a look. Luck is on their side. So yeah, it looks like whatever it is, there is an opportunity where luck is on their side and they want to move forward. And it looks like it might be happening around the full moon time, okay? Around the full moon time in Pisces, okay? That could be the case. What does the Love Oracle have to say with this person that's happening? Anything that a Love Oracle has to say? Good times, get-togethers, celebrations are key. Sweet, good, charming gestures. It could be this person is sweet and has got charming gestures. Maybe they want to get together for a celebration. Maybe there's celebration because this person has finally got on their foundation. Now, if there's any sort of, opportunities, it says second chances. There is opportunities for second chances in love. Now, whether or not you've been in a particular arrangement or situation with this other person, this is a second chance. Whether or not if it's together or it's they're taking a second chance on love. They're ready to take a second chance on love. They weren't before, but they are now, okay? This is about moving forward in that. Now, what is Gemini's, what is your best way forward for Gemini? Best way forward for Gemini. What do we have here? Four of Pentacles. This is focusing on your security, Gem. Focusing on the groundedness of your security so you could get the wreath of success. The Four of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. So, it's kind of what's coming through here. And it's very key because it's about a desire for long-term security. Wanting some sort of change, So that's what it wants you to focus on in right now. Focus on security. Seven of Pentacles, all right? This is about having faith that whatever time, energy, and love that you're putting into something, that you'll have a rate of return. Seven is about having faith. And this is Pentacle energy, more Earth energy. You might have Earth in your chart, is what's coming through. Again, you're just taking on this energy. But this is all about an opportunity for having a profit, having a vision, and moving forward, making the investment in something that's going to bring forth in love a wreath of success. Anything else? Yeah, Devil energy, letting go of any sort of blockages, addictions, or that's coming into play. Because when you get the Devil card, this talks to me about really about it's kind of like it's Capricorn energy, and it could be any sort of addictions that might be holding you back. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Any sort of addictions. It's just like confronting things, right? Like any sort of addictions or limitations, anything that could be, Gem, self-imposed in terms of that is affecting a relationship or situation. All right. So let's take a look at what is the Love Oracle have to say in terms of that. So it's letting go of what that is. All right. What does that look like? Yeah, the shadows, the hidden, and the mystery. All right. So it's letting go of the dark energy of some sort that might be holding you back. Let's take a look at what that is. I want to pull a card for what that is. What is that on your shadow side that wants to come through that might be making its way? What is this that you need to get rid of in terms of your best way forward position for Gemini? What is it? What do we have here? What do we have? Addictions. Think about the emotions that you're trying to cover up. Deal with those emotions, heal, and release them. Gosh, you guys, remember we got at the beginning? I avoid anything that has to do with emotions. Here's your shadow side that's coming out into the light in your best way forward, okay? That is what's coming through. Whoa. I mean, really, guys, it's really, really key. So think about that on what that is. Think about the emotions that you're trying to cover up and ask yourself why that you're doing that, right? It wants you to deal with those emotions head on, work through them so you don't have to keep suppressing them. It's more energy to keep suppressing them and letting them rear their ugly head in every single situation or relationship, right? Might as well deal with it now, work through it, right? Because I think it was Carl Jung talks about you know your darkness, right? You own your darkness, and knowing that your own darkness is the best way that you can actually deal with the darkness of other people, all right? So that's very, very key. So, once you know you and know thyself, that's what's going to really, really help you in relationships or situations, right? So that's what's coming through here. Note your comments below, guys. Let me know if that resonates. And definitely like and subscribe if it does. Let's take a look at this other person. Best way forward for this other person. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Emotional satisfaction. Wow. So the Eight of Pentacles is all about an opportunity to kind of really move forward. And this is about luxury. This is about having choices, right? This is about financial gain. Yeah, this is really kind of cool, right? It's about, security and having self-sufficiency and being balanced. So this person is actually achieving that point. And then it gets them to the Nine of Cups where they're feeling good. Now they're ready. They're feeling good emotionally. Now they're ready for a relationship or situation. That's what wants to come through for this other person, okay? Let's pull some love cards on this let's see what the Love Oracle has to say. But that's what I feel like. It's kind of like they're the Nine of Cups. They're satisfied. They're flying high, right? And they're flying above all the other flowers above. Yeah, they're getting rid of the chaos, the trauma, the drama, the arguments. Be gone, right? It's like they're letting go of all of that and moving forward, and they're springing forward and planting new seeds, right? So there's an opportunity for this person for new pathways, new beginnings. So they are springing forward. I mean, look at them. Look at it's like the same flowers are kind of coming out on this deck as well as this deck that's coming through here. You know what I mean? It's kind of like they're the same flowers. It's beautiful energy. So this person is ready, okay? And that's what I see coming through here. I like it. I like it a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to go a little bit deeper. For those of you that are interested in this person, what we're going to do is take a deeper dive to find out what it is that they have not told you. We'll find out what it is that you haven't told them, what they're most afraid of, what you're most afraid of, messages from both sides and what their next steps might be, as well as the overall outcome and oracle advice. So if you want to take that deep dive, click the link below, guys, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.